It is good to fight with you again.
I am the last of the Horodrim. I couldn't always claim this. In fact, if I had turned to the Horodric teachings sooner, Diablo could have been stopped before his reign of terror began.
You can't truly believe that.
When the first signs appeared, I did nothing. I had shrugged the old tales off like they were so much fantasy, and Tristram, no, the world has paid dearly for my arrogance. I have tried to make up for my failings. Leah and I have spent her lifetime scouring the world, collecting pieces of the prophecy of the end days. If I can decipher it, we will have the key to defeating the Lords of Hell.
I would have chosen the same.
The prophecy of the end days is contained within the Horodric tomes I inherited from my ancestor, Jared Kane. It is a warning to those who could interpret it regarding Hell's ultimate invasion of our world, written by many different people throughout history, in many different lands. All known versions of the prophecy are incomplete. I have spent a good part of the past 20 years trying to complete it. I am certain it holds the answers to defeating the Lords of Hell.
I notice a great fondness between you and Leah.
I do not know what my life would have been like had I not raised her. Oh, it must have been difficult for Leah, following an old man on a mad search for the secrets to defeating the Lords of the Burning Hells. But though she has seen her share of mysterious things, she is still unsure of my quest. I can understand. She has never seen anything like Diablo and his brothers.
I hear you are going to the fields. It was a place of great beauty before the dirty Khazra fouled it with their presence. Kill some of them for me, will you?
The Horodrim were powerful mages gathered together by the Archangel Tyrael to defeat the three prime evils, Diablo, Mephisto, and Baal. They devoted themselves fully to the destruction of the demon lords and left behind valuable tomes and teachings.
How did you become the last of the Horodrim?
My ancestor was the leader of the Horodrim, Jared Kane. When the Horodrim died out, their tomes stayed in my family. I was thrilled by tales of the Horodrim as a little boy, but it wasn't until I returned to them as an adult that I realized they contained deeper truths. Tyrael is the angel of justice. He has been helping mankind for generations, though he is forbidden to do so in any direct manner. Long ago, the high heavens and the burning hells made a pact as a result.
Your grandfather was King Leoric's chancellor? Tell me about him.
Not much to tell. I lived with my father in Chaldeum at the time. We heard that my grandfather stayed in Tristram until the end, trying to save lives. Don't know if he succeeded, but there it is. When the Skeleton King fell, my grandfather was dying from a sword wound. He had the crown sealed with him to keep it safe.
I studied the fall of Tristram, but it is easy to forget that it happened to real people. Your grandfather was a brave man. I am sorry about your wife, Hadrig. I wish it had not come to that.
You got nothing to apologize for. She was dying and you put her down.
Hadrig, it is only proper to grieve for Mira. I can't imagine your pain. I've never been close to anyone.
I don't want to talk about my wife. Dead is dead and gone is gone. Do you want work done or not?
Can you remember anything else?
Only that there were surges of light and a kind of pain.
How do you fare now?
The emptiness gnaws at me. It is a constant frustration.
Calm yourself. The sword should help you remember.
I've spent most of my life traveling from place to place with Uncle Deckard, while he did his crazy research.
What is he looking for?
He's convinced that the forces of hell will invade our world and bring about the end times. All these years, he's still searching for a way to stop this apocalypse.
What did you discover about your mother?
She wasn't from Tristram originally. She came here during the Troubles. She was in search of something, but I'm not sure what. She reminds me of Uncle Deckard, obsessed with the war between angels and demons.
How did your mother die?
Well, details are hazy, but I know that Adria was obsessed with chasing the arcane. She knew she could never raise a child. Uncle Deckard believes that the madness and horror of her life finally caught up with her.
After King Leoric went mad, no one lived in these parts for a long time. Then adventurers were lured here by tales of riches to be found inside the old cathedral. New Tristram started when some traveling merchants decided to set down here to sell to the adventurers. It grew quickly. Lots of good farming in these parts. Well, before all of this started.
I worked my hands to the bone to bring you these fine goods.
What was once one shall become four, though the three shall become...
I spoke with that strange man next to Deckard Cave.
I don't know what would have
That Templar you brought to town.
I've decided to write an epic...
Let's see. Rampage in Khazra, dark strangers appearing after...
So this is how it ends? They dragged my cart from the road, but for what?
If that will make you feel better, perhaps you should.
Did you know that Leah has traveled a better part of this world?
Yes, I like you. You know the true quality of my wares. Unlike some people. Did you see that stranger next to old Kane? I was listening to him.
The attacks may be slowing down, but this town...
I don't like what's going on around here.
Hey, no one round here appreciates the work I put into acquiring these fine wares. It's not easy, I can tell you that. If there's a sword here, we will find it.
I have heard the most ridiculous tales about travelers being ambushed by vicious trees. It is too much. Despite their name,
Need more time.
the wood wraiths are not plants, but fully mobile
I don't have
beasts
enough arcane
who have
power.
taken on the guise of foliage to ensnare their prey. Only a simpleton could be fooled by such a thing. Some time ago, I revealed that the Khazra, or goatmen, were originally humans until the Vizieri corrupted them. For many years, these creatures were simple and lethargic. These
Need
days
more
have
arcane power.
Khazra attacks are widely reported, and the number of fatalities is higher than anything in my records.
Still waiting. I don't have enough arcane power. Arcane power. I need arcane power.
There, a worthy foe.
Need more arcane power. Need more time. I've been healed.
That was a worthy foe. Glorious.
An unguarded chest? This couldn't possibly be a trap. Need more arcane power. Everything in these fields.
How are criminals treated in your land?
They appear before a magistrate, and then are thrown in prison.
How odd. In the Order, they're just executed. Thank you.
I need arcane power. Arcane power. That's a familiar glow. The piece of the sword I'm looking for must be in this cave. Arcane power. More arcane power.
Kill her!
We must hurry with the ritual. Magda will be here soon. It is turning.
The bestial hellions are demons that can be summoned from the burning hells with the aid of foul sorcery. They are given to chasing down their foes and attacking them with savage fangs. This usually allows some spare time for their masters to craft their dark spell work and finish off the victim.
This sword piece glows with the stranger's magic.
Who are you to take what is mine?
Yours? I believe you're mistaken.
Regardless, I have claimed it. I am Magda, and I lead this coven. The shard is mine.
To hell with you, witch!
Very well. Let the games begin. But you will never possess the next piece. It has fallen where only the ancients may tread.
She is more devious than she appears.
I don't have enough arcane power.
I expected more! A mighty adversary is before us.